Hello, this is Lonnie from PAVE. Are you safe to talk right now? Okay. Okay. Yep.
Believe it or not, this organization started from someone's couch. Project Against Violent Encounters was started from our founder's sofa over 40 years ago. From our beginnings as a crisis hotline, we since expanded to offer a wide range of services for survivors of domestic or sexual violence, as well as for those that care about them. Our crisis hotline remains available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we're here to provide whatever services a survivor may need.
It sounds like you need a safe place to stay tonight. Is that right? Are you safe to stay within Bennington County? Do you have any pets or children that need to get to safety? Okay. Let me see what I can do, and we'll talk about shelter options and figure out the best way to help you.
When someone calls in need of a safe place to stay, there are a lot of factors to take into account. Our first priority is always safety. We want to make sure that we find a safe place for the person to stay. Then we take into account the individual needs of the survivor. Do they have transportation? Are they bringing any pets with them? In most situations, we're able to find a safe place for the survivor for at least that initial night. And then our housing and shelter advocates partner together to find a long-term solution that can provide safe, stable housing for a survivor of violence.
I'm really glad the police recommended that you call us. Do you want to talk about some of your safety options? Okay. Have you ever heard of an RFA? Some people call it a protection order or a restraining order. Oh, good. Is this something you think that would help you feel safer? Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Let's pull up the forms. We can talk about the process and see if it's going to work for you. Great. Let's get started.
Filling out paperwork can be confusing even in the best of times. When someone is under stress, having a supportive and knowledgeable person to assist can make all the difference in the world. We offer support with filling out and filing relief from abuse orders, as well as navigating the court process afterwards. Sometimes the calls for help come in the middle of the night, and our volunteer team is ready to answer, offering guidance and resources at all hours.
Okay, I'd like you to breathe with me for a moment. Do you think you can do that? We're going to do a couple deep breaths. So let's count to 3 together and breathe in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. In through your nose, hold it. Out through your mouth. Okay, again. And out through your mouth. One more time. And out through your mouth. Okay, how are you feeling now? Good. I just want to remind you that none of this is your fault, and that you're doing a really brave and strong thing by calling us today. And I'm really glad that you're talking with me right now.
All of our advocates and staff members undergo extensive training to be able to provide trauma-informed support for the survivors that we serve. We believe in survivor-led advocacy, which means each survivor chooses their own pathway forward. We know that often we may be the first or only people to hear these stories from survivors, so we want to make sure that each person is treated with the level of care and respect that they deserve. There is no one-size-fits-all path forward on the journey to healing, so our advocacy adapts and changes to meet the needs of each person.
Hi, this is Alexis from PAVE. I heard that you may be undergoing a SANE exam, and I wasn't sure if you'd want someone there while you went through the process. Yeah, I'm happy to come. It can be long, but I know it's helpful to have someone. Absolutely, I'll be there soon. All right, bye.
When victims of domestic or sexual violence present at Southwestern Vermont Medical Center for Care, the nurses are trained to notify the PAVE hotline so that an advocate can be with the survivor to provide emotional support. This helps us connect with survivors during what can be a very vulnerable time and makes a scary situation feel just a little bit less overwhelming. The relationships with our community partners are invaluable when it comes to connecting survivors with support. We also have a referral program with area police departments to automatically refer victims of domestic assault to a PAVE advocate. This helps us connect with survivors and eliminate barriers to support.
Do you feel like you can use some of the strategies that we talked about to plan for your safety? I'm glad to hear that. Remember, the hotline is available anytime, day or night, so you can call us whenever you need someone to talk to.
Our work is as varied as the needs of survivors, and we try to be creative in going beyond conventional task-oriented advocacy. So much of our work is done by volunteers and staff members on the ground, advocating for survivors as they struggle to navigate existing systems. We're grateful to have a dedicated board of directors that supports this vision of survivor-led advocacy. Over the past 4 decades that we've been serving the survivors of Bennington County, we've seen so much growth and support from our community. We continue to focus on violence prevention, working to disrupt the cycles of violence that are so prevalent for so many families in our community. Our vision is a world where all people are empowered to lead safe, fulfilling lives free from violence and abuse. Your support helps bring that vision to life.